know if you guys know this YouTuber, a young guy. His name is iShowSpeed, and apparently they want to get him canceled. He's 17 years old. He's a YouTube gamer. I think he's one of the biggest YouTube gamer in history, I believe. He has about 7 million subs at
It's
17
crazy.
years old.
Crazy.
So I'm gonna play this video because he is being called a sexist because of what he
Yeah,
said to
they're
this
trying to
girl.
cancel him. Yeah.
Yeah. So what he said to the young lady, uh, a comment that he made towards her while they were playing, he said it was kind of like trash talk. He was not having a good day, so he took, he went this far. So let's just watch the video real quick. Here we go.
And where she is? She's on top of the thing.
10 seconds
Oh, here's the
left.
rusher. 10 seconds. On your left.
Fuck, man, yo, man, dog, man. Come on, bruh.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up, bro. I know how to play this game. Shut up, monkey. Shut up. Shut your bitch ass up. All right. All right.
You're at the ball.
All right.
Calm down.
Damn, bro. Shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God
Obviously, you
damn.
don't know how to play the fucking game. You
What?
suck ass.
What, bitch? Bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, no, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. It's a female talking to me right now. It's a fucking female talking to me. Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch. Shut up. Fuck you. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Stop talking to me like that, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all, dog? I'm not one of these little lame ass Valorant nerds, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all fucking suck.
Spike down mid.
Oh, wait. I got the spike.
Fucking nerd.
All right. That was a lot. So let me leave it right there. So this is a clip that somebody found from like a couple months ago. And some dude named Jake, who's verified on Twitter as well, who has a lot of following. And apparently he found this clip, which was, like I said, a month ago, and he I think he tagged the gaming director guy at YouTube, and the guy responded by, "I'm on it." Now, he said a lot in this video, in my opinion, but people going crazy because he told the young girl to just shut up and go wash dishes.
Right.
This is what we trying to cancel somebody for. A 17-year-old trying to trash talk because he was having a bad day. Now, I'm not saying what he's saying is okay. No. But I'm just saying, though, to go and cancel somebody, and this is the way this person makes his living. Somebody in the chat says, I hope you have other clips too. Yes. This dude he says the craziest thing. This is not crazy. I'm sorry. And he wasn't saying general towards all women. He was just saying you. But we're not condoning it. We're not saying it's okay.
Yeah, basic trash talker. She said he sucked, and he turned around and went back and said some stuff too. And it just happened to be over the top because he's already wilding clearly.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's already at his end. You know, he's so angry that like he's just saying whatever. You know what I mean?
So, G, how do you feel about that comment that he made towards that young girl? Well, I don't want to say young because I don't know whatever.
Yeah,
but
the
like
girl that was in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Like just by saying, hey, put the game down and go wash dishes. Like
one, you gotta. We're adults. We're twice his age, easy, and we can easily find ourselves saying stuff like that to some degree, or not exactly like that, but like getting mad enough potentially. If you're having a bad day and you lose control, like people lose control all the time. He's 17 and he's rich and he's famous or whatever the case is, and he probably was having a bad day. And I know older people are like, bad day. That's not a bad day because you're not playing well. Well, to him it is, right? And he's 17 and he needs to learn how to communicate more effectively. And then what he knows is what he knows, right? He self-proclaimed he's not one of these nerds that are on here, but he's yet does it enough to play games to make so much money. But that's not to take away from who he is, but that's who he is as a young 17-year-old male who's pumped full of testosterone at this moment, and he's upset and he's angry. Is that enough to try to cancel him? Like, we got to be able to determine what's serious and what's not.
So Riot Games, who makes the game. They ban him from all their games. Fine. So let me play this clip, right? Let me play this clip real quick. And this is why people are going crazy. They're like, well, if you're going to ban him for telling a girl to go wash dishes, then what do you do to players like this?
The game.
Just
This
heal
is
like a woman.
Only the
would.
white characters can heal.
Yeah, only the white characters can heal. I'm sorry.
And that's the same girl that he was yelling at.
Hey yo,
Tell me how to heal in the game.
So where do we draw the line these days, bro? Like, you're going to ban him, right? You're going to try to get him banned for saying go wash dishes. Like I said, we're not agreeing with that. We think he shouldn't have said that. He's a 17-year-old, okay? But where do we draw the line now? If you're gonna get this kid banned for that, where do you draw the line? Where do you go? You know what? That's something that can get you banned, because I've heard worse on YouTube, on the platform.
So we're in the process of transitioning from what was, and it's always a thing, but this is the cancel culture situation. And be careful what you say. And you hear how like these famous people, like, their tweets from 10 years ago. Kevin Hart had one. He said something 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Now we know better. We're moving. We're getting better at stuff like this, right? But as we get better, we have to like figure out where the needle stays for this line that you're asking. But we're in the middle of the transition, so we don't know where the needle is. So we have to look at it like logically and be like, all right, what's the environment? All right, it's kids playing video games. They're all roughly the same age, whatever the case is. And like, what's the environment?
Right.
Like, oh, they're being toxic. And then he returned. And you have to remember, as gamers, we both know this. Like, right after the incident, right after he got killed, right? His level of just energy, anybody who games, it's up there. You're in it. Like, remember I told you earlier, like, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's happening real and what's not. He's going from a situation where like it's kill or be killed, right? And I get it, it's a game, but understand that mentality that he's in, the vibe that he's in.
It's a competitive nature when you're playing those games, man.
And then,
it's very competitive.
Then his team relied on him, and then they were like walking him through, so it was adding stress. And then when he got killed, they were like, "You suck," essentially is what they were saying. And he got mad with all that energy and all that stuff that he had going on from that scenario. You're gonna judge him for that? He should know better. But guess what? He's 17. But he's famous and he does this all the time. He should know better because he's online. He knows he's being recorded. He's 17.
But
you know what I mean?
This kid has said worse, crazy things. That's why it's like, why? And the funny thing is, the person Jake that brought this up, right? He tweeted how the Modern Warfare lobby is so crazy. The trash talking is fun. All of a sudden, this is not fun. This is not trash talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, people put this agenda thing that's going around, and it's like, yeah, just cancel the person. Just add an agenda to it. Cancel the person. You can easily put an agenda to right here, right next to my face. Cancel me.
It's a slippery slope. Before you know it, like someone says something to you, you're like, now, oh, you offended me because you made a face that made me like, we got this guy. We got to stop somewhere. But it will. And it will.
What does that mean, huh?
Exactly.
What's that supposed to mean?
So we're at the place where we went from sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So all of a sudden, you hurt my feelings. I'm going to slap you.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to potentially get away to it to some degree. Like, we'll get there. We'll figure it out.
But my thing is, I don't know where the line is. The way the way the climate is today, I don't know where you draw the line, bro. It's confusing. Like, even us, like, we don't say the N-word out here because it's like there's no need for it. But I can get offended if you call me an N-word in the way you're phrasing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's plenty of YouTuber who's done that, but it's like, who cares? Now we got to ban somebody just because he said go wash dishes.
I mean,
like,
these are things that are happening all the time, and then like
tough.
every now and again, it's somebody that, like, in this situation, they're like, oh, he went off. So let's share this, and he's already popular, so like that adds to it, and then it's just the next thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
So now the whole racial thing is being thrown on, and now it's taken off. Now it's on it's out of this world right now. This video. So let me just play this video really quick. This is him apologizing. And this was a few days ago. The incident was roughly almost a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And they're bringing up the clip. So this is recently. So
What's good, everybody? It's a clip, that I seen, that's going crazy right now. Me between the altercation with a girl, and I was playing Valorant. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say some, like a few things from that situation. You know what I'm saying? But that day, I wasn't having a good day. I was getting a lot of racist text to speech donations. A lot of people, talking about my dead aunt that's in the grave right now. But look, I don't want to make that no excuse. I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that day, I just don't bash on people for no reason. That's where I'm coming from that, statement I just said. But, I'm completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was completely wrong in that situation right there. I can't say anything to justify that situation right there. But that clip is from months ago, and I changed from that, and I grew. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm very young. For every situation I grow, and I change, and I got to become a better person. That is not me no more. That is not me. And I grow from that situation. That's come from the bottom of my heart. That is not me. And hopefully I can, really, see like the genuine in me. You know what I'm saying? I apologize from that girl. I apologize if that girl was to hit me up and say anything, I would love to hear her out. You know what I'm saying? But, I apologize. That's not me. That clip is from months ago. I'm sorry, man. Peace out.
So Will Smith could take notes from his apology.
I commend him for that, though. Like being a
Yeah.
17-year-old and just say, hey, I apologize. Even if you don't believe him or he was pushed because he's a big YouTuber. But I commend him. Yes, Steve, I agree with you. I respect it as well. I commend him for that just because man, it's a young man too. But
Yeah.
I've seen his clips. It is crazy. This is not the clips that get him canceled if you want to cancel this guy. I'm just saying. So that tells you I'm not here to defend him. I'm just saying this is not the clip.
Yeah, he's got worse stuff out there.
I can give you clips to get him banned like this. That's why it's so confusing to me about this whole washing dishes thing. Bro, there's plenty of clips to get him banned. But
yeah, man. I mean, again, it's one of those, like, let's call it the crime of passion, right? We've all got in trouble from our parents, and it was like, you say things that's hurtful because you're a young kid, it's emotional, and you're in trouble, and you're like, I hate you, I'm gonna run away, and like, oh, I'm gonna run away first chance. Yeah, right. Like, pack your shit, see what happens. But like, we've all done it. And that's kind of like where it's at. And he's young. And when you get older, hopefully you can control that a little bit better. But there are moments that, it's called a moment of weakness. And he's pulling from the same places where these kids are. I mean, there's a difference between being angry and doing it out of anger and spontaneity versus I'm going to say something really mean to you because I want to hurt your feelings.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think in his situation, it's the former, right? He's like, I'm angry, all this energy, and it's a girl. It's a girl talking about. You can tell he's losing. He's outside of his mind.
Yes.
And he's not thinking clearly, and he's already young. So he gets it. He'll be all right. He'll be okay.
Listen, it happens. And we're talking about it because it is all over the place, man. And I think it's going to get bigger and bigger. And I think the video has like over 7 million views already. And like less than 30 plus hours. But yeah, he's a young kid, man. And like I said, there's things that he can get banned for easily. And I just don't think this was it. Like the fact that this is what's turning Twitter upside down is crazy to me. Because now it's like, you got to be careful what you say. But that line is not defined to me yet. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, for me, that line was just respect. That's it. That's all I went by, let's say in my day. Respect. Just respect. That's it. But it's just today it's kind of weird because somebody rather lose your respect and get a 15-minute of fame, And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Because people was like, I don't care about your respect. If I can get 15 minutes out of this, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the 15
The people
minutes.
well, he was already streaming live, so it's like they clipped
Yeah,
it and then they shared it like, oh, he's going down because he did
yeah.
this because he's talking about women, right? Like, and it's like he shouldn't. I'm on that side, but I'm looking at it from the bigger picture of like
But
the
he didn't say
situation.
women though. He just said that girl.
Yeah, he's like, I'm talking to a girl right now, like, and
I wash dishes.
he says the most disrespectful thing that popped into his mind at that moment. Go wash
Yeah.
dishes. Go make a sandwich, as they say. You know what I mean? Like there are things that people say about these things that because he in the moment is the difference. Like I said, there's planned and there's in the moment. In the moment, you could tell he's out of his damn mind.
Yeah. I mean, again, I get people talk about my hairline all the time, bro. I'm just like,
Facts for
bro.
facts.
Excuse me.
I'm nothing. What?
I felt like that was a low blow joke.
It was a feint. It wasn't. You know what I mean?
Listen here, dude. I'll get
Yeah,
you
dude.
canceled, buddy. No, sir. But
I'll
it's
just put a
crazy though.
I'll just put a video out apologizing, and then I'll be fine.
It's funny how people actually can just do that. Excuse me, what'd you say? You want to get
Yeah.
canceled? Oh no, I don't want to get canceled. Okay, I'm sorry. It's crazy, man.
Post it on Instagram. Apology. You don't have to say video anymore.
But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with him. I don't think YouTube is gonna really do much because if they do, YouTube's gonna have a lot in their hands, and you better ban everybody on that
Right, because
platform.
once you do it, you're setting precedent as usual, right? And
Oh
it's just
no.
like,
If this is where you want to, if this is your
it's going to
starting
lower the
line,
bar. That's going to lower the bar, and that bar is a problem. And I don't think they will. I don't think that's going to be the
you
case.
can't.
So it's just like